So now I want to talk about how long do you need to reassure yourself before it becomes reality, meaning you don't reassure yourself that you can walk anymore unless you are getting very old, but you just walk because you know with certainty that you can do that. So the question is, with things that are relatively new to you, how long is it necessary to remind yourself, let's say, that you are this person now? This is what I want to have a look at in this video. Because sometimes to me it feels when this reassurance is falling off, then I have nothing to talk about. And I also feel like I can't communicate too directly, otherwise it won't be interesting. But at the same time, I don't want to be held back by any limitations, meaning also not what I can say and what I can't say. I want to be able to say everything, or as much as possible. Because this is freedom, and freedom is important to me. So let's come back to the topic. How long you need to reassure yourself that you can walk before you feel it's no longer necessary to talk about it? Well, I would say it happens rather quickly, right? In the example of walking, or let's take, for example, bicycle riding is maybe better example. Okay, you learn to ride a bicycle. Okay, you tell your friends for 1 week that now you've learned the skill, and that's it, right? After 1 week, you don't constantly tell everybody that you now can ride a bicycle, right? So I would say there is a certain period where you talk about it until it becomes so natural that you no longer feel the need to share it with everybody. But bicycle riding is a simple example, and there it's obvious. But what about not so obvious skills, or like, for example, let me think a bit, because I was about to say talking on camera, but that's not exactly what it is. So give me some time to drill down to what I really mean, referring to here. Yes, the comfortableness of talking in front of camera, in your natural expression, meaning, for example, with the pauses you are doing. So now the concrete question: how long do I need to reassure myself that it's okay to express myself the way I am, until I no longer feel the need to reassure myself? And I would say it's also like with bicycle riding. There is a period, could be 1 week, could be few weeks, where I need still to reassure myself that it's okay. And after that period, also that need to reassure will drop off, or has already dropped off, I don't know. It has certainly dropped off to a certain extent, but not completely, maybe. And I don't need to know it exactly, because I know it's taking place. That's really the key point here. I know that it's taking place. So it's not that I will need to reassure myself for the rest of my life in the same manner that I don't need to do that with walking and talking and bicycle riding. And it's the same here. So once we accept that it's the natural process that's already in place, working, then we can relax. And it's all about relaxation. It's all about relaxation. Not in the lazy manner, but in the reassured manner. And that's what is happening. And that's enough to know it's working. This is the calm and relaxed reassurance I'm talking about. And we talk as long as it's necessary, and then talking about it will drop off, and what remains is natural embodiment. Okay, so I think I've said everything in this video. Let it settle. It's already progressing, so let it do its work. See you next time. Thanks for watching.